What's up everyone, and welcome to Weird Westeros, where I go over weird histories, lores, and theories from A Song of Ice and Fire. Just because the show is over doesn't mean we can't still talk Game of Thrones. Today is part 3 of a 4-part miniseries covering the weirdest structures in a Game of Thrones. Specifically, in this episode, we're going to talk about the 5 forts. That said, let's get into it. The Great Empire of the Dawn is an old and ancient empire that once existed prior to the Golden Empire of ET. Spanning from the Bones to the Grey Waste, from the Shivering Sea to the Jade Sea, the god on Earth ruled over this dominion for 10,000 years. Being the only begotten son of the Lion of Night and Maiden Maid of Light, the Great Empire of the Dawn flourished in peace, and once he ascended to the stars to join his forebears, he left the empire to his eldest son, who became known as the Pearl Emperor. The Pearl Emperor is attributed by many to being the builder behind the 5 forts, a massive fortress of citadels that line the northeastern boundaries of the Golden Empire of ET, situated between the Bleeding Sea and the Mountains of the Morn. These citadels are made of fused black stone and sit 1,000 feet high. Because of the material the forts are made of, some attribute their creation to the Valyrians, but there is no record of Valyrians visiting that area during their time of reign. The 5 forts are famously known for defending against the demon of the Lion of Night during the Long Night that was infamously brought about by the Bloodstone Emperor, the last known ruler of the Great Empire of the Dawn. When the Bloodstone Emperor usurped the throne from his sister, the Amethyst Princess, he began a reign of complete terror. Practicing the dark arts, torture, and necromancy, he single-handedly brought about the Long Night through the terror he caused. The Maiden of Light, disgusted by the evil that he had unleashed onto his people, turned her back upon the world, allowing the Lion of Night to come forth and punish the wickedness of men. No one knows how long this darkness lasted, but Azor Ahai was able to root out the darkness, bringing back light into the world. Though civilization survived and was able to rebuild after the Long Night, the Great Empire of the Dawn did not endure. The world that remained after the Long Night was splintered, and from this, the Golden Empire of ET was created. The Yiddish like to think of themselves as the descendants of the Great Empire of the Dawn, and in a way they are, but they have never reached the Dawn's previous heights of power and riches in Essos. Though ET is still by far one of the richest and most powerful cultures in Essos, it is still nothing compared to the Great Empire of the Dawn. Now, the 5 forts of the Great Empire of the Dawn are regulated to guarding the Golden Empire from raiders out of the Great Waste. This channel is a passion project of mine. I created it because I love Game of Thrones and I wanted to improve my communication skills through filmmaking. I've learned so much since I've started my journey, and for those of you that have been watching since the beginning, you know my videos have changed. That said, I hope you stay tuned to the next installment in this mini-series where we'll be covering The Wall.